I've been lying to you. Oh no. I think every YouTuber has been lying to you. I can't believe I just called myself a YouTuber. If you think that any YouTuber's room looks that neat on the daily, you are wrong. I can almost guarantee you that everybody's room is a freaking mess. Especially creative people's rooms. I mean, we just have paint and shit lying around constantly. And I am no exception. Ever since the start of the semester, I've just been like slowly degrading, as one does. That reflects in your room. It's reached a point where it's driving me insane. And I feel really guilty about it because I'm a very organized person, but at the same time when I get stressed out, oh my god. I'll just let you see it. Here's my room. That is a plant. That's a boot. I have coat hangers just everywhere. I don't know why my trash can is right there. That's a pile of clothes that are actually clean, but I just took them out of the hamper because I'm using the hamper to give away clothes. This is wipes, not to wipe my butt, but because, you know, artists are constantly making messes with their paint and stuff, so I just have butt wipes in here for that. I was trying to clean up my closet. I just ended up making more mess than there already was. Wow, let's look at this. So this is all my makeup, and you know, because I tend to leave things until the last minute. Okay, no, I don't leave things to the last minute. I just take a while to get ready, and I always tell myself I'm not gonna do my makeup, and then I actually do my makeup, and so I'm like really last minute, which means I don't have time to clean up all my shit. That's what all this makeup is doing, just out. This is waxing strips because I waxed my armpits yesterday. Isn't that fun? Let's look at some other stuff. So this is a sweater I wore the other day. This is a robe. I have no idea what this is. This is lint, and no, I do not collect lint on the daily. I am just collecting it now because I'm going to be using it for a future video. So I'm not that gross, but it looks kind of gross. So I need to figure out what to do with that until I'm ready to use it for my video. This is actually a whole pile of clothes that I'm getting rid of. I don't know why my hamper's over here. This is my bed. As you can see, it's extremely well made. Just casual laptop, just chilling. So I'm a mess, and you know, I decided to just own up to it. To be fair, most of my videos, my room actually is clean, it's not a lie, but all the videos I've made this year so far, like 2019, it is a lie because it's just been a mess ever since the semester started. So I'm really hoping that I can clean this up. Also, I know that people just are liking to watch time lapses now on YouTube of people just cleaning things up. I guess it's like pleasing to watch or something. Hope you enjoy this video. It's not very exciting. Let me redeem myself. I promise I am a good person, and I promise I'm usually organized. No, it doesn't look like it. I've got my cup of tea sitting by my lint collection, so what else can a girl need? So wish me luck. mom got me these for Valentine's Day. It's like a Reese's cup, but instead of chocolate, it's butterscotch. Oh my god, I am obsessed with butterscotch flavor. Yeah, I don't know where she got them, but they're made in the USA apparently, and if you don't live in the USA, if you ever come to the USA, you should definitely try these butterscotch peanut butter candies. If you live in the USA, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Go try these right now. Yeah. So I have two ear piercings. I have my first one here, and then I also have my second one here. And I got my first ear piercing when I was 7, I think. So naturally, I went to Claire's, because where else would you go when you're 7 years old? And I still have the antiseptic that you're supposed to use after you get your ear pierced, and you're supposed to put this on your ear to prevent it from getting infected. The thing is, most of it is still here. And then when I got my second ear piercing, I went to Icings. And I literally have this entire thing left over. I think maybe I used this much. Like almost the whole thing is still full. They don't have expiration dates because it's just chemicals. If you have your ear pierced, I would really like to know if you've ever actually finished one of these and you actually use the whole thing. Please let me know, because obviously I'm doing something wrong. I mean, they don't have an expiration date, it's just chemicals. Might as well keep an antiseptic around, right? About the last part of my room that I have to clean up, and I bet you're probably wondering what the hell all of this is. For the most part, it's just a bunch of binders that are inside this cabinet that are hoarded from all of my past classes, either because I thought that they were actually useful notes or I just really enjoyed the class. This is a jewelry box that is extremely disorganized, but it wasn't like that until recently. In fact, why is all of this just on the ground and not inside the cabinet? A couple months ago, yes, months, I know. A couple months ago, there was a huge ass cockroach on the ceiling right above where I'm sitting. And the only way that I could get close enough to spray it with the can of Raid that I have just chilling by my bedside would be for me to get on top of this cabinet. I climb around on my furniture all the time. It's just something I do. I like standing on top of things. I think it's fun. I didn't really take into account that this was plywood. It's not really the most sturdy thing. This thing is only like 3/4 of an inch thick, so it was not a very good idea to step on it. Nonetheless, I did that. The roach is dead, if you were wondering, but I freaking broke this and there is no hope of repairing it. All of the stuff that was sitting on the top shelf of this cabinet had to just come out and be on the floor. Since my jewelry box was on top of the cabinet, since the top is essentially broken, that means nothing can sit on top of it either. If there is a roach in your bedroom and you need to kill it, I recommend that you stand on something that's maybe a little bit more sturdy than a piece of plywood furniture. Pro tip with Laura. Also, my house is 123 years old, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I think I am. I live in an old house. It means that there's roaches sometime. So now I gotta clean this up. So my room is finally clean and it looks like it's supposed to. Let's hope I can keep it this way. Since I have just cleaned my room and I'm pretty proud of my room and I'm proud of how I designed it and painted it and all that stuff, I thought this would be a brilliant time to give you a room tour because I'm sure you want to see where I sleep every night. And I have just a bunch of little cool things that I like showing people. I think my room has a lot of character, so I hope you think so too. So let's go ahead and I'll introduce you to my room. The first thing that I'm going to show you is my dresser. That is a glass of water. Stay hydrated. I have a photo of Deanna and I roller skating. This is something I made to put all my earrings on. It's basically a thrifted like picture frame that I painted the same color as I painted my walls. Then you just get this mesh. I used some old curtains that were like this meshy kind of thing, and then you just stick the earrings in. So I really like displaying earrings like this. In my opinion, it's the most efficient way to display earrings and they don't get all like tangled up or whatever. I stole that off a Coke bottle at work. This is like a little Sprite vintage style lunchbox, but I keep bobby pins and stuff in here. This is a really cute little bowl that I got when I was in Italy. This is actually rat intestines. I digested a, ew, I didn't mean to say digested. I dissected a rat when I was in, oh wait, no, this isn't the rat. Oh, this is plants. Oh my god, okay, well I had a rat one. I think it might be downstairs. This one's just plants, but I had a rat one. I dissected a rat in my forensics class in senior year of high school. I wanted to keep the small intestine because it was like the first thing that I ever dissected. So I put it in some resin and it looks like this, except this one I put plants in instead of a rat intestine. You know, you only have so many rat intestines to go around. Oh, this is my branding right here. This is the bowl that I got when I was in Italy from Capri. It's very cute and I love lemons. So this is like a little wooden rabbit, and my dad's coworker makes like these little wooden objects. When I got my first rabbit, her name was Bagels, and I got her when she was 2 years old from a breeder, and the breeder said she didn't want to breed, so basically Bagels was useless to her. Bagels had some internal issues, which might have been why she didn't want to breed. So basically I just gave her kind of like a hospice home for her last couple months of life. When she died, my dad's coworker felt bad for me, so she made me this little rabbit as like a gift. This is a raccoon plushie. I've always been like obsessed with raccoons. Me and my friend from childhood, we just freaking love raccoons. We'd pretend to be raccoons, like climbing in trees and all kinds of crazy stuff. We've got Polaroids right here. So the first one is of Winthrop. So this is me meeting Jukebox a Ghost for the 3rd time, and this is me meeting Jukebox a Ghost for the 4th time. Yeah, I've met them a lot. They're an amazing band, and I have kind of their merch just everywhere. Up here is one of their hats. One of the singers does doodles. I have these 2 VIP doodles from their shows. This is just a print of fan art made by a DBH fan. This is Dan and Phil merch on their Interactive Introverts tour. These are all my honors cords. This is just all like hair stuff. In elementary school, our school mascot was a dragon. In middle school, our school mascot was a husky, and in high school, our school mascot was an eagle. This is a painting that my friend made. I think it's really beautiful. I freaking love hairless cats. This is a mirror, and I keep the mirror on the inside of my closet. It's a full-length mirror because we need to know if we're looking snatched today. This is like a little purse that I've had ever since I was little. One of my friends gave me this iron-on patch. This is the Sherlock BBC wallpaper, but it's in the shape of the original Sherlock Holmes. I'm a little bit of an Anglophile, so I've always loved British literature and media. I have a Union Jack quilt that I made, and I made this quilt I think when I was like 14 or something. This is when I met Dan and Phil this past summer. This is a watercolor of one of my ferrets. I used to have 2 pet ferrets. Deanna is also an artist, so she made this watercolor of Rex. That's Rex's old collar. This is a little rubber duck goose thing that used to be in my uncle's house. This is just a like London themed ottoman. That's an octopus. This is a turtle from, I'm gonna butcher the name, Civita di Bagnoregio. Please, Italians, help me. It's super beautiful. This is a 3-legged pig from New Orleans that my sister got for me. Apparently he brings good luck. This is a rock that the same friend who painted the hairless cat painted for me. And then that's me actually meeting Dan and Phil, and they signed the photo frame. This is a bear that I've had ever since I was a kid. This is Connor, and you can see how I made Connor in one of my videos if you want to go check that out. This is Maggie. So this is a portrait of Maggie that I did. This is known as a dripleck. If you can't tell, I made this creature up. This was also a school project. This is something else that Deanna made me. The top level is like beauty and makeup and things like that. This middle level is like all for fine art. Colored pencils, oil pastels, paints. In the bottom, this is all of my filming equipment. So at the bottom, we're all business. We have my laptop. I was listening to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, the complete thing. So I have this like sound system thing, which is what that's plugged into. This is something that one of my friends made me a while ago. It's like a clay TARDIS, and I keep like sunglasses and stuff in there. You've already seen Mr. Shine. He's a pretty cool dude. We have a Gremlins Furby brand contraption. I don't know why I bought that. This is a soda that I got when I was in Italy. So if you go to Italy, make sure that you try this lemon soda. Mongoose Lemurs made this little painting for me. Ottoman that I got when I worked at a frozen yogurt shop, but the frozen yogurt shop closed down, and so they didn't have anything to do with the ottoman, so I was like, I kind of want an ottoman. It was like this pink color, but that would not fly for my room, so I bought this very fluffy fabric, and I made a little cover for it. This is another school project that I made in physics. It was the unit where you're balancing things with torque and, you know, all that physics crap. I always have to have my projects look good, and I'm very proud of it, even though I hated physics. The last thing that I have that's probably interesting in this room is this giraffe. He's just like a paper mache giraffe. He's really cool and I love him. So yeah, that was my room tour and that was me cleaning up my room. So I hope that that was entertaining and that you enjoyed seeing all of my room. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more sense of my style. Let me set this down, I can't stand this. So that was this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it inspires you to clean your room. Pick up that piece of laundry that's just been sitting on the floor. You just keep staring at it every night and it makes you feel awful. Just pick it up. I promise you can do it. And put it away. Honestly, I feel so much better now that my room is clean. Life is good. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if it was boring, but you know, sometimes life is boring. Hope you're having a good day, and if you need to clean something, I hope you go clean it. I'm gonna go eat some chips and salsa. I'll see you with a new video soon. Bye!